Hello, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Guelph-Humber News. I'm Meghan Filicetti.
And I'm Jessica Elliott. As the school year winds down, Guelph-Humber News brings you highlights of the semester that was. From an in-depth look at what it's like to be young and homeless, to the winter that wasn't, to the latest food craze, we begin with an important story on student binge drinking.
Binge drinking is defined as the consumption of 5 drinks in 2 hours for men, or 4 drinks in the same time period for women. But do students who engage in binge drinking see it as a problem? As Guelph-Humber's news team discovers, the consequences are real.
I think college students drink excessively when they party because it's definitely part of the atmosphere. I also think all the drinking games kind of come into play, and we're new to this. We're 19, 20 years old, so we don't really know what our bodies can handle and go big or go home.
My definition of binge drinking, I always considered it a really bad thing until I got to college and university. I guess it's when you get to a point where you no longer control what you're doing, or you say you no longer can control what you're doing, and maybe you should stop.
It will definitely start to affect your school. Your marks will slip, your attendance will drop. And I know personally, if I drink a lot of nights, it starts to affect my athletics and how I'm feeling, my workouts, and all that kind of stuff. So
I think that, especially at our school, a lot that goes along with binge drinking is making irrational decisions and doing things that you really shouldn't, or, simple things like taking out too much money from your ATM when rent is due the next day and you probably shouldn't have done that.
There's a pub on campus, so you kind of want to be part of the whole college experience and you want to make the friends and fit in.
For us, I think it's just kind of drink it as quick as you can so you can have a good time. And I know that sounds really bad, but I think that's how we do it.
Is there any other reason why we go out drinking? There's definitely celebratory drinks, and after exams, you'll want to go out and party. Once school's done, you'll want to go out and party. You found $10 on the ground, you want to go out and party. There's a lot of reasons why people want to go out and party, so I guess that's an excuse that students will use to be able to binge drink. And I think once we get older, you don't see too many 30-year-olds partying every single night until 3 a.m. So I think once we, get our careers going and get a family and all that, then the binge drinking will definitely be put on the shelf. The fact that there's no filter on your actions is an incentive to drink necessarily. I think it's one of the downfalls of drinking, and you can get yourself into a lot of trouble. The craziest drinking stories, I think just my friends being thrown in the drunk tank, or nothing too bad, but probably just being arrested for being drunk.
I know for me in my high school, every single summer that I was in high school, someone died from drinking and driving, and it was because of excessively drinking. In 2 of them, I was in the backseat of the car, and I think that that's where I understand that you shouldn't drink and drive, and that's what is preached, but if you only have a couple of drinks, it usually doesn't affect as much, so there had to be an excessive amount of drinking behind that. I know for me, watching people sober when they're drunk, I'm just like, holy crap, you look like an idiot. And I think that's what that movie's gonna do. It might not have a severe effect on people, but I think it's definitely gonna say, this is a reality, this is what can happen, and trigger that in your mind that maybe you shouldn't do that.
This past winter has been the mildest in memory, but while we've had our cold spells, freezes, and frosts, Toronto definitely has lacked in snowfall. The question is whether Torontonians are happy about the greener seasons. As Tyler Munro found out, the city certainly seems to be missing its snow.
On a day when the city was supposed to be dealing with another so-called snowpocalypse, hundreds gathered to skate outside Toronto's City Hall. Just meters from the rink, the only snow you'll find is shoveled into piles near patches of green grass, a reminder of the winter that wasn't. Tim Butler waits while the Zamboni cleans the ice, watching as his son enjoys the snow scraped off of Toronto's busiest outdoor rink.
I really like snow. I think snow makes things pretty, makes things look clean and bright and sunny, and I have kids, and kids love snow.
The proposed storm that threatened the city with a possible 15 centimeters of snow, but brought none, nearly shut the citywide Bixby bike services down for the weekend. Without its usual winter coat, the city's street art has shown almost all year long. Meanwhile, at Toronto's Trinity Bellwoods Park, friends play tennis while dogs are walked down clean paths. So where's the snow? That's the question Torontonians have been asking for the past few months. Maybe it's the result of global warming, or maybe the groundhog was right, and in our next 6 weeks of winter we'll see another snowfall. But for now, all that's clear is that the leaves of last season still litter the ground. For Guelph-Humber News, I'm Tyler Munro.
The Humber Dance Company is a club that invites students from Humber and Guelph-Humber to express their love of dance. This year, the team has worked hard preparing for competitions and shows. We took a closer look at this passionate group and found that dance just isn't an art form, it's a lifestyle.
Dance means so many things to me. It means life. Life is dance. This is the moment to show your friends and family what you're passionate about and what you've been working on the whole year, and just to live in your moment.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Humber Dance Company Showcase, the most amazing show on earth. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Anticipation.
It's one of those things you can't explain. It's just like you feel it, like, and I get nervous. Like
I almost right before the music gets on, it's like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. But then the minute the music hits, you're like, oh, okay, I remember.
It's
I remember why. So.
Yeah.
I love it for moments like these. This is the best moment. It's finally showtime after 6 months of rehearsing and injuries and sweat and tears. We're here, and it's just the best moment, the best feeling, just to show our friends and family like what we've been working so hard for.
Challenge and balance, the obsessive love. It's thrilling, appealing. You cry when it's...
It takes me to a whole new world. It takes me away from all the stresses of just being me and going through school and working and having to pay expenses. It's just a way to escape reality and just to be someone else. And that in itself is a really amazing experience.
Cause if there's no fight, if wrong is right, you know the game I'm playing. Is it you or me? The accessory. It's what you're really saying is you can't get enough.
Once I get out there from year to year, I just end up loving it more and more and more. And I don't think I'd be the same person I am today. Dance just has made me who I am. It's made me, it's a part of me.
What turns you on?
Homelessness continues to be a harsh reality for thousands of people in Toronto. Each story behind a homeless person is usually about missed opportunities and tough challenges. But what happens when becoming homeless is your only alternative? Adam McPhee, a homeless man, has his own answer.
Growing up, yes. To leave home was a choice. It was either that or I was gonna already be dead. Like every now and again, like, I don't know, like we're bigger alcoholics than we are, that we do more drugs than we do, or that we, you know, live a worse life than we do, you know. Doesn't mean that it's, you know, we try to just walk away from everything like we have nothing to do with it. Fine example is how these people just keep walking, day in and day out. They try to admit, oh, they had nothing to do with it. Despite the fact that, really, they're not even saying hello or anything like that. They're theoretically perpetuating the fact that I'm still pretty much without, you know? It's kind of why, how to say, quit starving the arts. You know, there's too long. Everybody just thinks, oh, well, he's an artist, so he must have some a bunch of fucking stupid rationalizations. That's the best way to put it. Bunch of stupid fucking rationalizations. I think this stars at night. You know, I have faith in people. I just think that their attitudes are a bit shitty. A good example of the kind of relationship my father and I have, we're so similar that I went down there for Christmas about 2 years ago, and his present for me, and I was beyond content about this. His present for me was new boots. Don't end up fucking screwing up your life, you know, don't let the bastards grind you down. I look at it this way. Imagination is like an ember and awareness is like a fan. The more you're aware of the imagination you have, the more capable you are of keeping warm at the end of the night. So I wake up in the morning, so I'm not doing too bad.
When third-year media students first enrolled in their program, some were expecting to graduate with a Bachelor's of Applied Arts and a specialized diploma. However, the curriculum has changed, and it seems like now they will be graduating with a more generalized diploma. As Guelph-Humber's Brittany Fleming tells us, the change has sparked some debate.
The school was in an uproar last week after rumors surfaced of a diploma change for media studies students. After several days of being left in the dark about the allegations, students received an email from Media Studies Program Head Jerry Shulman confirming the change.
Degree is in Media Studies, diploma in Media Communications. That means you're an expert communicator, whether you're a journalist, photographer, public relations person, or digital communications. Then on your transcript, if you need further clarification of what your area of specialization is, it says Media Communications with an emphasis in journalism.
Carol McWhinney believes this change will make it even more difficult for her to get a job.
I think it'll be a little bit harder to distinguish yourself because you believe that you're going to school to get recognition for the certain stream that you're in, but once you get out, that's not what you're getting, right? So once you you want to establish yourself within a career, I think it'll be a little bit harder to do that.
A new restaurant in downtown Waterloo has the city's nightlifers in a cheesy frenzy. The place is called Cheese's Murphy, and it offers a wide variety of grilled cheese. We were there to confirm that people can't get enough of this delicious new craze.
Cheese's Murphy sandwich. Cheese's Murphy is our late night grilled cheese menu. So it operates through the Princess Cafe, which we run here Friday and Saturdays, midnight till 3:30 a.m. We do a menu of 6 different types of grilled cheese and like a different feature sandwich every week.
Where are you guys located?
We're 46 King Street North, Waterloo, Ontario.
Like 90% of our customers are pretty drunk.
I think I'm tipsy. You know, it's been wearing off.
Like we have people coming in here drinking, people who just finished drinking.
It doesn't matter how drunk I'm going to come here either way.
People come in and they order from me, and then I attach their order to little pictures like these. So instead of a numbering system, we have pictures. So I attach each order to a picture. And then I ring a bell, and Mark will send out someone from the back to come grab the order. And they cook it, send it back out, and then I call out the name of the picture when it comes back.
What do you do on Thursdays after pub night when Cheese's Murphy is closed? I go home and cry.
This year's Family Day drew a crowd across the province. In downtown Newmarket, there was free ice skating at the outside arena, and a local museum opened its doors to all residents. As Jessica Elliott reported, no matter how cold it is outside, friends and family can always warm the heart.
Newmarket is hosting plenty of events for families around town to come out and have some fun. Crafts, toys, games, all kinds of stuff to get everybody in the Family Day spirit. And on this beautiful Monday, why not come out and enjoy it? Family Day wasn't always this fun. It never actually existed until back in 2009 when the Longtime Newmarket resident had positive things to say about the new holiday.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate the government didn't give this to us many moons back, but now that we have it, it's fantastic.
Yeah. The skating rink wasn't the only activity Newmarket people could enjoy today. There was also the Elman Campbell Museum, which was host to plenty of activities and toys and games for students and young kids to take part in. Newmarket Town staff member Mary Levesque greeted Family Day participants as they entered the museum. General admission costing only $2.50. Kids had free reign throughout the museum where they were able to look at old model trains, get help from their parents, and go on a fairy tale scavenger hunt, and even learn to play with historical, old-fashioned toys.
Okay, push it up. Almost. Almost. I did it. See that?
Multiple volunteers from around the community came to help play with the kids and even play dress-up. So why is Family Day so important? Why should kids come out and enjoy it and parents bring their kids here?
Well, I think it's a good opportunity for families to be together because the world is so hectic now. People don't often get a chance to be together and do activities as a family. So that's why we've tried to arrange activities here at the museum that parents can do with their kids.
Newmarket proved to be a great hostess to the Family Day events, skating being the most popular event of the day.
So does everybody think that Family Day is worth it?
Yeah! I'm Jessica Elliott, Guelph-Humber News. The Canadian Auto Show returned to Toronto earlier this year. It ran from February 21st to the 24th at the ACC, and hundreds of new cars were on display. As Patrick Dennis Jr. reports, it was a great way to spend the Family Day weekend.
More than 300,000 people visit the Canadian International Auto Show each year. Many of those come to see the captivating displays and get a glimpse into the future. College student and car enthusiast Omar Omari explains why he likes this year's auto show compared to last.
Well, I've noticed that there's actually more cars this year, and they're bringing a lot of new styles out, and I really like it, and a lot of people are like in this section, and I'm guessing they enjoy it. So yeah, it's pretty cool just to be here.
With over 1,000 new cars and trucks on display, it's easy to get caught up in the beauty of it all. From your everyday sedan to today's most sophisticated luxury brands, the auto show has it all. Humber College student Sheldon Pinto explains why he keeps coming back.
It's been beautiful so far. This is my third year coming back in a row, and I can't ask for anything more. It's just like a dream come true.
For sure. How does it compare to previous years?
This year I feel is a lot more better because you're getting to access a lot more cars. Not as many cars are barred off as usual in the past. And before, like, they always try to lock up all the exclusive cars. This year they're giving you access to, as you can see, one of the finest automobiles that we have here in our background. So definitely can't ask for anything more.
A favorite for many at the auto show are the displays of the most luxurious and expensive cars money can buy. From the rich paint jobs to the sophisticated interiors, customers can't help but glance at the vehicles. The Audi exhibit is a popular place to be at this year's auto show. Some love the design of the cars and their LED lights, while others prefer the simple things.
I think it's very nice. I like the speakerphone on the steering wheel, and I like the foot pedals as well.
The show runs from February 16th to the 26th, perfect for your Family Day long weekend. Sitting here in this Jaguar XKR, going for about 120K, you gotta feel kind of nice sitting in this car. Hopefully one day, this will be the car I'll be driving. For Guelph-Humber News, I'm Patrick Dennis.
In sports, last month the Mississauga Draft League playoff season started with a bang. The Mississauga Red Wings faced off against the North Stars, and Guelph-Humber's Krystal Seecharan was there to capture the excitement.
There is nothing more Canadian than playing hockey, and for these two teams, their first game of the playoffs start now. The Mississauga Draft League are playing their first game of the playoffs. The Red Wings and the Stars are battling it out for survival. The Red Wings, who were expected to lose today, considering they were in last place, were victorious against the top team. Red Wings player Brett LaMarche explains why they were the bottom team.
It feels good, you know. Just we taught them before. We know we can beat them. It's just we have to get a full team. That's why we lose a lot, because we don't have enough players.
Despite their win, LaMarche still shows doubt in their next game.
We played the third place team, which are the Penguins, and they're a really good team. have a hard time with them.
Not only is there a fear of losing, the level of competitiveness rises dramatically. The MDL is a mixture of young and old, ranging from the ages of 16 to 60. Each of these players have a passion for hockey. Although Sabrina Silvera doesn't have the passion to play hockey, she still loves to watch and support her boyfriend.
I come here every Sunday to watch my boyfriend playing, so it's still early in the period, so hopefully they win and get to continue on in the playoffs.
The MDL games are held every Sunday here at the Cassie Campbell Recreation Centre in Brampton. Today's game was the first of 4 leading to the championship games. Although the winners will receive no trophy or grand prize, they still earn bragging rights and a chance to truly enjoy playing Canada's game. Krystal Seecharan, Guelph-Humber News.
New Year's weight loss resolutions tend to fall apart soon after they're made. Thankfully, Humber dance classes like Girlicious help students get in shape without hitting the treadmill. Guelph-Humber's Dellia Rismay visits the class to talk dance and fitness with the instructor.
February is a time where New Year's resolutions start to fall apart. However, classes at Humber College North like Girlicious help people bring their sexy back. If you're ever in the gym at Humber on Thursday nights, don't be surprised to see a room full of girls shaking their way to fitness. We spoke to Girlicious instructor Laura Furtado about what her main goal is for students that take her class.
I think for the Girlicious class being held at Humber, my main goal is just to let the girls have fun, enjoy themselves dancing, get to move in ways that they feel comfortable, and build self-esteem. So it's all about getting fit, having fun, and feeling sexy.
Everyone that goes to Girlicious has the opportunity to feel fit and fierce. Dancers are never bored with a selection of music, as Furtado plays jazz, hip-hop, R&B, and pop songs. During the semester, students are often drowning in readings and assignments. Fitness classes like Girlicious make it easy for students to unwind and fit in their exercise recommendations given by Health Canada. We spoke to Laura, a student in Girlicious, about what she likes about the class.
I thought it was a lot of fun as well. There were moments there where I was kind of second-guessing myself with the moves, but Laura definitely helped us get back into it, and all the little jokes that she makes and sound effects are kind of really funny, so they keep us going.
Furtado has been dancing for 24 years and encourages those who haven't yet attended the class to come check it out. Girlicious runs from 6 to 7 p.m. on Thursdays. For a complete list of programs available at the Humber College Gym, visit the front desk at the Athletic Center. I'm Dellia Rismay for Guelph-Humber News, Toronto.
Last month, thousands of people from all over Ontario attended the Outdoor Adventure Show at the International Centre in Mississauga. Guelph-Humber's Daria Semionova was there to confirm that when it comes to exploring, there are no limits.
For many Canadians, there is nothing like roasting marshmallows on an open fire in the woods, enjoying the great outdoors.
This is the 16th year for the Toronto Outdoor Adventure Show. It's the largest show in Canada that is geared towards outdoor adventure and travel, and we have 300 exhibitors that are focused on travel and all aspects of outdoor adventure, and the show is probably the biggest and best it's ever been in its 16 years of existence.
Visitors also learned about the wildlife in the provincial parks of Canada, including a turtle so large for its shell that it has to bite instead of hiding when threatened. But the snapping turtle wasn't the only one enjoying the water in the tank. 2 professional scuba divers were showing people how to communicate underwater. The kayak demonstration also got the attention of the crowd. It explored different ways to safely roll if your kayak tipped over in the water. Visitors were clearly in an adventurous spirit.
My favorite exhibit is a lot of the actually provincial and territorial exhibits, checking those out different parts of the country.
Take my son here to see what the outdoors is all about.
Whether you're a rock climber, kayaker, scuba diver, or someone who just likes being alone with nature, the Outdoor Adventure Show has something for you. The show will be on this whole weekend and will be featuring different demonstrations each day. This is Daria Semionova with Guelph-Humber News.
As we head into the final weeks of the school year, we hope you enjoyed taking a look back at the not-so-winter semester with us. For Guelph-Humber News, I'm Jessica Elliott.
And I'm Meghan Filicetti. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you in the fall.